What's up, guys? So, today's conversation is technically going to be about how you never know you when you may come across somebody that's a form of an angel or just something of that nature where it's like not to judge people because before you get to know them or about them. And the reason I'm talking about this today is because something really didn't bother me as much as it would have in the past, and that's basically like, for example, today I was talking to this guy and he was outside the neighbor's house today, and he was waiting. It's a florist shop that's next to my house, and technically he's been trying to get a hold of the owner so that way he can get something done with one of his plants, and he's been trying to contact her. And me being me, I wanted to help because that's what I do. I try to help people no matter who they are. Because it's not like I was raised in a way where we should always treat people with respect, or I was raised in a form that was a little bit, in a way where it's good to give and it's good to help. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been times where I let my ego get the best of me in some point in time where I look down on people at a certain time frame in my life. But now I try to help people and try to be the best version of myself. So me being me, present day, I was helping the guy and I called the shop because the door was locked. So then she gets there and he explained me a little bit of the backstory of like, oh, I've been trying to contact her for a while. She's not returning my call. She's not answering the call. Now, I was with somebody and I don't know why people thought he was like homeless or looked at him like he was down. But in a way, it kind of bothered me due to the fact that he was being judged. And I knew he was being judged right before he got what he wanted. And right when the owner came, because I called the owner and she did return my call when he's been trying to contact her of what he told me. She contacted me and then she told me like, oh, I'll be right there. And then when she got there, I was trying to explain to her what he needed. And then she was kind of just shrugging me off like, I got this. It was already kind of odd that she even treated me that way because I'm bringing you a client and I'm bringing you, money. I'm trying to help you in your business, but it was the way that she kind of like approached me with, I got this. Like, I know you got this, but I'm trying to let you know like what he needs because he's been trying to contact you. So she shrugged me off right away. And then I had somebody else like that thought he was homeless. And I had made this comment like, listen, between me and you, he has more money than the person right there and her. And I guess I don't know if she heard me, but then she made this like comment like, oh, well, I live better than you, but she said it in Spanish. So basically this video is for people that always felt like they was judged first without people actually getting to know them. This video is for people that heard stuff about you, but people wanted to judge before they actually got to know you. Okay? You may be somebody here that's very unique. You're somebody here that's very sensitive, okay? Has feelings, but you embrace your feelings because not only do you embrace your own feelings and you feel them on a high note, you pour a lot of love into individuals that also are sensitive or have been shunned, okay? Like, I'm talking here to somebody, like when they see somebody down and out crying outside, you're that person where they come to. Or you're that person, not even that they come to, because sometimes you are somebody here where you're just walking down the street and somebody will be telling you their story, like they knew you their whole life. You have a soul. You're somebody here that's on the line of duty. Okay, whether you've been called or not, you're just on the line. You're somebody here that is an empath, whether that's dark or light, because we do have dark empaths. Okay, you're somebody here with a soul and you understand life because you have walked through the fire. You have walked through the mud. Okay, you may be somebody here that I'm connecting here to someone that is really a photographer. And listen, if you've been thinking twice whether you should do it or not, go for it. Okay, go for it, because I see here that you're gonna be printing on t-shirts. Like I see here, you're somebody here that's doing it small already. But I feel like these photographs, somebody here is a photographer, and you go outside and you take real pictures, and it's amazing. So definitely do it. Okay. But anyways, back to like who this video is definitely for people that have always just been judged without people really knowing you, because you could be somebody with money, you could be like everybody else and have what they have, but you are somebody here that is different, because you are different, you are unique, and you don't care what people think. Like, you may have been somebody here that really truly cared in the past of what people think, but you know how this world is. You aren't somebody here that's stuck in the matrix 24/7. You balance it out between the spiritual world and the material world. And you are here like somebody, you are somebody here that really tries to tell people about the shit, but they don't actually get it. Don't don't talk anymore about this stuff, because a lot of times they look at us like we crazy. But in reality, these people end up speaking for themselves, okay? And again, this is not a dig to the lady next door, okay? Because whether she said something to me or not, I'm still happy. What she thinks of me, I don't think of her that low, but at a point, she spoke for herself and her spirit of who she truly is, okay? You are somebody here that treats people how they should be treated, and don't look down on people that have been down and out, because you never know when you could end up that person. You never know. And that's what people don't understand. You just never know when you can end up being that person. A lot of times, if you have not faced your shadow with judgment, that's your like a lot of people that do end up judging people all the time, that's their shadow, that which they need to heal. Okay. I'm not saying like I've never been that person. A lot of times we have been. See, the people that understand, you've been that person, but you don't. You now have like you're a high vibrational being. You have a soul, okay, and you are somebody that has been through the mud. You may not look like it, but you have been through, okay. Somebody here has definitely stepped into a different timeline, okay? You might have been like, you might have quantum jumped, okay? Where you now are in a different timeline, okay? Where you're viewing people differently, but you're also seeing now like how people are, okay? Lay your line, like, okay, so regardless, this is just like, if anybody has been feeling judged or has their whole life, just know that let your light shine. Because a lot of times when people end up acting a certain way, they don't like your creativity. They don't like the shine that you get. They don't like how people gravitate towards you to be the helper. Okay? And it's not like you're doing much. A lot of times people like us, we don't have to do much. We just have to have that heart. And a lot of times people don't have that heart, and all you can do is really just pray for them, or just like wish them well, because they don't have that spirit. You're learning to let go of people that have actually been judgmental towards you, that have treated you in certain ways, because you are unique and you are different. This video is for the people that have always been casted outside. Literally. People have push you in a box and then fucking throw you away. Literally. Okay? My advice, you already know what I'm going to say. My people especially. F them. Okay? But listen, I'm going to be nice today. Okay? You just got to let them be who they are. Because a lot of times they just show who they truly are inside. And right now is the time where, if you may felt like people really treated you down and out and like dirt, and pushed you aside like dirt without actually, like, just because they thought they were better than you in some type of way, Just know that your time is coming, but you're not going to act like who these people are that you see outside on a regular basis. You're going to be different, where you do help kids and you love like children and you don't judge. You may be somebody that has kids or doesn't have kids, but somebody here doesn't have kids. You may be in your 20s or your 30s. You may feel like you may be somebody that's in your 30s or 40s. Somebody here. But you make up by loving the kids that are in your community, and you give back to the community. Somebody here is definitely a part of the community where they are a bright light, and sometimes people don't like that. You may be somebody that works a lot with politics as well, but you don't show that. Okay, you look at every day in the present, and today, like the next day, you're gonna keep shining, and you're gonna look at it as today is a new day, and you're gonna walk that light of today is a new day, and you're still gonna continue to be happy. I see here somebody here has a lot of luck coming with like a lot of people treated you like trash in the past and judged, and because you was possibly going through a hard time. You may have been somebody that was homeless at one point in time, or been somebody here that was going down and out. And a lot of people downed you for being down and out because, listen, you may have lost a person in your life by death. You may have lost a job or something of that nature, where people really was looking down at you when you was struggling. This video is for people that have got judged so many times without people really knowing their circumstances. But just know, luck is coming, where it's your turn to shine now. It's your turn to flip the tables. Tables is being flipped, okay? Because it's a snake year. And a lot of times, the people that have judged you are going to end up being judged themselves for the true character that they are, okay? So I just wanted to throw this video out. Not to be spiteful, but to just show how people can really be within the heart, okay? All right, love you guys, and peace out.